Imagine a garden so healthy, not a single bug dares to snack on your tomatoes. The leaves are flawless, the fruit untouched, and everything just looks, well, perfect. This isn't a dream, and it's not some high-tech chemical-laden setup. It's real, and it's happening every season in Amish country. The Amish are famous for their pest-proof gardens, lush, productive, and brimming with life, all without synthetic pesticides. Their secret, deep-rooted tradition, passed down through generations, harnessing natural defenses that keep pests at bay. Today I'm revealing 5 time-tested Amish secrets for a thriving, pest-free garden. No chemicals, just pure tradition. Let's dig in. The first step to a pest-proof garden is the soil. It's not just where plants grow, it's the very heart of the garden, the foundation that supports everything above ground. Amish gardeners craft living, breathing soil that practically grows the plants for them. Their gardens are a testament to patience and tradition, where every handful of earth is alive with possibility. It starts with rich, aged compost, wheelbarrows brimming with dark, crumbly matter, full of earthworms and microbes. This compost is the result of months, sometimes years, of careful layering and turning, transforming kitchen scraps and garden waste into pure plant gold. This isn't just dirt, it's an ecosystem. Every inch is alive, buzzing with activity. From the tiniest bacteria to the wriggling worms and scurrying beetles, they add crushed eggshells for calcium, wood ash for potassium, and bone meal for phosphorus. Each amendment is chosen with care, tailored to what the soil and plants need most. Each amendment is timed with the cycles of the moon, a tradition that science now backs. The Amish believe that the moon's pull affects the earth in subtle ways, guiding when to plant, feed, and harvest. The lunar phases affect moisture and seed germination, giving young plants a head start. Seeds sown at the right time sprout faster and stronger, setting the stage for a healthy season. Healthy soil creates healthy plants, naturally more resistant to pests. When roots can reach deep and draw up nutrients, plants grow robust and vibrant. Their cell walls are thick, their immune system strong, and they produce more of those natural chemicals that bugs hate. These defenses are built from the ground up, starting with the soil. Synthetic fertilizers? Forget about it. Amish gardeners know that shortcuts only weaken the natural balance, making plants more vulnerable in the long run. Amish gardeners know that quick fixes lead to weak plants and more pest problems down the line. Healthy soil is a long-term investment, not a one-season trick. By building up the soil year after year, they set the stage for a thriving, resilient garden. Each season the soil gets richer and the plants get stronger. Scoop up a handful of earth in an Amish garden, and you'll see it's teeming with life, microbes, fungi, and beneficial insects all feeding the roots. This living network is constantly working, breaking down organic matter and cycling nutrients. This underground network is the secret weapon that keeps pests in check. Predatory insects and helpful fungi form a natural defense system, outcompeting or preying on harmful bugs. You don't need a farm or generations-old compost piles to start. Even a small backyard or a few raised beds can become a haven for healthy soil life. Save your eggshells, collect wood ash, and grab some bone meal from your local garden center. These simple steps can make a world of difference, no matter where you garden. Layer these into your beds and watch the transformation. Over time, you'll notice richer soil, stronger plants, and fewer pests nibbling at your crops. Pro tip: never till the soil too deep, lightly loosen the surface to avoid disturbing those helpful critters below. Deep tilling can break up the delicate web of life that keeps your garden healthy. Less disruption means better balance, and better balance means fewer pest problems. When the soil community thrives, your plants do too. Before you even think about planting, remember, the battle against pests starts underground. The real work happens before a single seed is sown. Build your soil, and you'll build a fortress that bugs just can't breach. That's the Amish Foundation. A living soil that protects, nourishes, and sustains your garden for years to come. Let's talk strategy, companion planting. This isn't just about what you plant, but how you plant it and who you plant it with. It's a time-tested approach that turns your garden into a natural defense system, working with nature instead of against it. The Amish don't just plant neat rows of the same crop. Instead, they embrace diversity, weaving together a tapestry of vegetables, herbs, and flowers. They treat their gardens like a living puzzle, mixing plant species to confuse pests and attract beneficial bugs. Each plant plays a role, whether it's distracting pests, attracting pollinators, or improving the soil. Marigolds release chemicals that repel nematodes and aphids. Their bright blooms also draw in pollinators, making them a double-duty companion. Basil deters tomato hornworms and boosts tomato growth. The scent of basil confuses pests, while its presence can even enhance the flavor of your tomatoes. Chives drive out carrot flies, and nasturtiums lure aphids away from your veggies. Nasturtiums act as a trap crop, sacrificing themselves so your main harvest stays safe. Mixing crops also keeps soil healthier by diversifying root structures and nutrient demands. This reduces the risk of soil-borne diseases and helps maintain long-term fertility. Think of it as building a living, breathing shield that adapts as the season goes on. Your garden becomes more resilient, able to bounce back from challenges. The Amish plan their gardens with intention. Tall plants shade tender crops, herbs line the borders, and vine crops sprawl under corn. Every layer and every edge is used to its fullest. Every planting choice has a purpose: pest prevention through diversity. It's a carefully choreographed dance of plants, each supporting the others. Companion planting works in small beds, containers, or even balcony planters. You don't need a huge plot to benefit from these techniques. The key is variety. Never let pests get comfortable. Change things up, and you'll keep them guessing. Swap your planting spots every year. Rotation prevents pests from establishing permanent homes. This simple step can break the cycle of infestation. If pests wake up one spring and their favorite snack isn't there, they'll move on or die off. Your garden stays one step ahead. Scientists have found these traditions really work. Certain plant pairings disrupt pest life cycles and even boost yields. Research backs up what gardeners have known for generations. It's nature's way of saying teamwork makes the dream work. When plants and insects collaborate, your garden thrives. Ready to build your own pest-proof force field? Grab some marigold seeds, toss in basil and chives, and let your garden become an ecosystem. Experiment with new combinations and see what works best in your space. Don't just grow crops, grow a community of plants that protect each other. That's the Amish way, and it can be your way too. Try it, and watch your pest problems shrink. You'll see healthier plants, fewer chemicals, and a more vibrant garden. Your garden will thank you, with beauty, bounty, and balance. Here's where real dedication kicks in. The Dawn Patrol. Amish gardeners are up with the sun, walking their rows, eyes sharp for any sign of trouble. It's not just a routine, it's the core of their pest management system. Every morning they're on the hunt. Beetles hiding under leaves? Gone. Squash bug eggs? Scraped off before they hatch. Aphids clustering on new growth? Sprayed off with a gentle stream of water. The key is catching issues early, before a few bugs become an infestation. Consistency is everything. Miss a day, and pests multiply fast. Small daily actions add up to a big difference. This hands-on approach means Amish gardeners rarely reach for sprays or powders. Physical removal is targeted and doesn't disrupt beneficial insects. Ladybugs, lacewings, and spiders are left unharmed, ready to eat any pests the gardener misses. You don't need hours every morning. Even 5 minutes with a keen eye can stop problems in their tracks. Check the tops and bottoms of leaves, look for chewed edges, and scan for insect clusters. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Keep a small bucket of soapy water handy. Drop in any hornworms or beetles you find. Amish kids get in on the action too, turning bug patrol into a family game. Whoever finds the most pests gets bragging rights, maybe even an extra slice of pie at dinner. Don't wait for damage to appear. Be proactive, be consistent, and you'll stop most pest problems before they even start. Your plants will thank you. Let's get crafty, Amish style. When pests show up, the Amish reach for homemade repellents, not store-bought sprays. Their arsenal? Garlic, onions, hot peppers, mint, and a little soap. Blend up garlic and onions with water, add hot peppers, and let the mixture steep overnight. Strain it. Mix in a drop of natural dish soap, and you've got a brew that masks plant scents and irritates hungry bugs. Spray this at dusk, when pollinators have gone to bed and pests are most active. Mint is another secret weapon. Grow it around your garden, or add it to your spray. Its scent confuses insects, making it harder for them to find dinner. Eggshells and wood ash aren't just soil amendments, they're natural barriers. Crushed eggshells form a sharp perimeter that slugs and beetles won't cross. Sprinkle wood ash in a circle around vulnerable plants to keep crawling pests at bay. These repellents are effective and renewable, made from kitchen scraps and garden cast-offs. No waste, no chemicals, no problem. Worried about rain washing it all away? Just reapply after storms or heavy dew. That's what the Amish do. Adapt and keep it simple. Level up by alternating your sprays. 1 week garlic onion, the next week hot peppermint. Pests can't adapt if you keep changing the formula. You don't need a chemistry degree or a cabinet full of chemicals. With a blender, a few pantry staples, and some determination, you can outsmart just about any garden pest. Homemade solutions, Amish approved. Give it a try and see the difference. The last Amish secret: let nature do the work. Instead of fighting every pest and weed yourself, you can harness the power of the natural world to keep your garden thriving with less effort. Amish gardens are alive with allies, birds, bats, and beneficial insects that act like a natural pest patrol. These creatures are constantly on the lookout, helping to keep harmful bugs in check and maintaining a healthy balance. Birdhouses invite wrens, bluebirds, and swallows, who feast on caterpillars, beetles, and grasshoppers. These birds are not just beautiful to watch, they're hard-working helpers, patrolling your garden from dawn to dusk. Bats are the night shift. A single bat can eat thousands of insects in one night. Their silent wings sweep through the darkness, making sure nighttime pests don't get out of hand. Amish families build bat boxes and hang them on barns or fence posts, turning their gardens into a bug-free zone after dark. These simple wooden homes give bats a safe place to roost, encouraging them to stick around. Flowering herbs like dill, cilantro, and yarrow attract predatory insects, ladybugs, lacewings, parasitic wasps that hunt down pests. These tiny hunters are nature's own pest control, working tirelessly among the leaves and stems. Wild strips of unmown grass or wildflowers create habitat for these helpers. By leaving a patch a little wild, you provide shelter and food for beneficial insects all season long. The Amish understand that a healthy garden is a diverse garden. Diversity brings resilience, making it harder for any one pest or disease to take over. By providing food, water, and shelter, they encourage a balanced ecosystem where pests can't get the upper hand. Every element you add, like a bird bath or a pond, brings more life and balance to your garden. You can do this too. Hang a birdhouse, plant some flowering herbs, and let a corner of your yard go a little wild. Even small changes can make a big difference, inviting nature's helpers right to your doorstep. Every creature you attract is one less pest to worry about. Each bird, bat, or bug you welcome is another ally in your garden's defense. Don't be afraid to welcome the weird and wonderful. Toads, snakes, and even spiders are all part of the team. These often overlooked creatures play vital roles, eating slugs, rodents, and insects that could otherwise damage your crops. The more allies you have, the less work you'll need to do. With nature on your side, you'll spend less time battling pests and more time enjoying your garden's bounty. Patience pays off. It might take a season or two for these connections to build, but once they do, you'll have a self-sustaining garden. Over time, your garden will become a thriving ecosystem, stronger and more beautiful each year. Next time you see a bird swoop down or a bat flutter overhead, give them a silent thanks. They're your partners in this natural dance, working tirelessly behind the scenes. They're working the night shift so you don't have to. While you rest, your garden's allies are hard at work, keeping everything in balance. Let nature fight for you. That's the Amish secret. Trust in the wisdom of the land and the creatures that call it home. Try it, and watch your garden transform. You'll see more color, more life, and fewer problems with pests. You'll never garden alone again. With nature as your ally, your garden will flourish like never before. Ready to ditch the chemicals and grow a garden pests avoid? These 5 Amish secrets are your ticket: build living soil, mix your crops, patrol at dawn, brew your own sprays, and recruit allies from nature. Each step is simple, effective, and doable no matter where you garden. Imagine biting into a tomato, knowing it grew in a system that's as old as the hills, and just as reliable. No sprays, no worries, just pure, thriving plants. If you want more tips like these, hit that subscribe button and join this growing community. Let's grow smarter, not harder. See you in the next one.